Hi guys,
My name is Rajuna Aya.
Aya, also known as MC Bakara,
I have 3 children.
Eke Aya, Emmanuel Aya.
This we're talking about
Relationship.
marriage and parenting.
Our shows will be on live every Sunday
Wednesday and Friday.
by 8 p.m.
I would like you to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Turn on your notification bell so you will be the first to always get our videos whenever we post. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ayaz!
Welcome back, guys, to the Ayas. I hope you did not miss us too much. You think they missed us?
Well, I don't know if they missed us, but I truly had missed all of you, and I'm glad to be back on your screen with my darling wife.
Okay. Okay, if you say so.
Yes.
So, what's your plan for us today?
I just want to find out if they are doing well. I hope you're good wherever you are. I hope you're fine because we're also good. And remember, we are here to keep your relationship, your marriage very healthy. So you can call us your love doctors.
Yes, while having fun
Yeah,
alongside, because
yeah.
we cannot be too serious.
Life is not that serious now.
No, not at all.
We are going to add some fun. Of course, remember I'm a comedian. In fact, we are both comedians and we are actors.
You are the comedian, I'm the actor,
Wow.
and the singer.
Wow.
I'll sing for you guys one of these days, don't worry.
So today I'm going to be sharing our topic for the day. And
No, hold on. Sorry. In the last episode, I told you guys that I have a charge against him.
So who is him? I don't have a name, Abi. Who am I to you?
I have a charge against my husband.
Okay. And so this is the court.
You see this man? Yes, you see this man? He did not ask me to marry him. He did not propose to me. You know, I feel like he felt maybe he was the love of my life, the only man I know, and I had no choice. Like, I was dying. So he didn't even go through the stress of, proposing. And I'm angry over 5 years now, I'm still holding a grudge.
I did not propose because I didn't have money at the time to do any
You don't need money. Do you really need money to propose?
But at least I got married to you now. At least I married you at the end of the day. See, I don't know, but
Okay.
I don't know about you out there. Is it important for people to spend so much money doing engagement and of course making the engagement and proposal a public thing?
Well, not everybody spends money. But if people are going to spend money when they cannot afford it, trying to keep up with the trends, that's where it is now bad. But you can do your private thing. You can do your private thing depending on what you like. Not everybody likes public proposal. Not everybody wants their business out in the open.
So, but you're saying if you have enough money and you want to do a lot, because people spend as much as 5 million naira in Nigerian currency, that's equivalent to over, say, $4,000. Close to $10,000, if not more, to do an engagement party. And I think for me, it's outrageous. But however, guys, that brings us to today's topic, and that is planning your wedding within a budget. Yes, so we want to help you, especially guys, so you don't say I don't have money, I cannot get married.
This is, I think, for those that don't really have
so much
money,
that are like us before,
like when we got married.
Yeah. So planning a wedding within a budget. So we want to tell you a few things you must just consider and take it very important. Those are the most important things to look out for in the wedding whole planning. And then, you go. So let's start with what is most important for the ladies and of course what's important for the guys. For me, the most important thing in the whole wedding planning is payment of dowry.
Okay.
As soon as I have paid my family, my wife's family, as soon as they are settled, I don't know.
Because that's what we do in the African culture.
Yeah.
You have to pay a particular amount to the bride's family to show that you value
their daughter.
Their daughter.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, like my wife said, this topic is not for those that are very wealthy. It's for people that are starting small, and so you need to hear these little tips we also use for ourselves.
Yes.
For example, why do people need to spend money for engagement party? Why would you do a loud engagement party and you finish engagement party? It's not just engagement party. After engagement, they do
Like an introduction.
And some introduction in Nigeria is even as big as a traditional marriage.
It's as big as a whole wedding.
After introduction, you now pay list and do traditional marriage. Okay, bachelorette party, bachelor's eve. Then you now do white wedding. You now go for reception.
Then you
now do after party. Then you still now do honeymoon.
Hey!
It's still not too much, guys. So I think for us here, what our job is simple today. We just want to tell you those things that you can do without spending so much money. And then today we are going to shake many tables. Okay, so number one, we think that planning your wedding within a budget, first of all, you have to give yourself time.
Yes, I can remember when we did our wedding in the month of September. And we started planning from February.
By March, I've paid what we call dowry in Africa. But in March, I've paid that. And before, say, June, July, we're done.
So let's just say from March, I was officially his wife, but ceremonially.
Yeah.
Now, we took a lot of time out and it helped us. It even helped with the vendors.
Yeah.
Because most times when your date is too close, when you're just going to tell your vendor in the next two months, they will bill you higher than when you give them time. Yes.
I agree with you.
I'm telling you the truth.
I agree with you.
Yes, so you have to give yourself time.
At least 6 months. We always prescribe everything we do. 6 months is our ideal prescription. At least take 6 months. But if you have enough money, I mean, you can do it in 1 week.
Can do it in 1 week.
2 days, no problem. But if you are like us, 6 months is good to plan your wedding so that you can take your time. You don't put yourself under pressure. You don't need to go and borrow. Now, something very important people need to know. For us as Africans, our traditional marriage is very important. So, but the question is, do we need? Is it advisable to do a loud traditional marriage and do a loud white wedding?
I do not think it's advisable. I don't think it is advisable if you have to do a loud, because for us the traditional marriage is the most important marriage. It's the most important part of the marriage. The white wedding is just for decoration or just for picture sake, beauty, and also part of following the trends.
Yeah.
Because you can actually do just your traditional marriage and
you're
done.
Married. Yeah.
You're married.
You're married
Officially.
Because you cannot do a white wedding
without
a
traditional marriage.
But you can do a traditional marriage
without a white wedding. So you can make your traditional marriage big and do a quiet affair with your wife, or you can decide to do a family and intimate traditional marriage, and then your wedding party, your white wedding.
Both of them average.
And you do both of them average. You're not competing with anybody. The most important thing is going back home and starting your life.
So now let's talk about things that people spend so much money for that is not very important. Number one, that one today I'm not forgiving her since she wants to bring charges today. Wedding gown. Ladies, wedding gown. Hey. There is no need to go and buy a wedding gown for 2 million, 3 million.
Truth be told, I really regret. I regret not doing something simple and very affordable. If I had known what I know today, I would have either gone to make a very simple and nice outfit that is very, very affordable and not as expensive as mine was, or I rent. Nowadays, there are people that rent very beautiful dresses. I would have gone to rent a dress.
No, you're telling me now. I was begging you. No, she will not hear. She wants to beat me. See, let me tell you. You see, wedding gown. My wedding suit, it was even last year December that I wore it last. That's 4 years after my wedding. I was still wearing my
If
wedding.
you like, you can wear it this year.
But it's that wedding gown till today.
I wore it just on my wedding day. I've not been able to wear it again.
I think when we put up this stuff on our social media handle on my Facebook, a lot of girls came and said they regretted too. And so we don't want you to join that trend.
Yes.
You know the funny thing? Immediately your wedding is over, some days after, nobody will talk about that wedding gown again. Even if your wedding gown was the best. You know, I talked about one blogger in Nigeria that the sister got married and brought 50 to 100 bridesmaids. And all of them, they trended that day. But today we're talking about it again. We are off.
It's gone. We're done with that.
So
Move
why
on to the next.
why kill yourself over a wedding gown that we will not remember again? Secondly, please, if you are going to choose a venue, you mustn't go for the biggest and the best venue in town.
Somewhere affordable. That can carry your crowd.
And you mustn't invite everybody. For us, because we are public figures where we come from, so we had a whole lot of people who came for the wedding, but we could not kill ourselves.
Nope.
So we just gave them a venue where they could come. Most of them did not eat.
It wasn't possible to feed those people. There were so much.
Another set of people we want to
possible.
have issues with, want to shake the table today.
Decorators.
Decorators. Decorators. Why?
Well,
No, decorators. Why? How can a decorator be charging 5 million to decorate a wedding venue? Are you decorating my life? If you don't have enough money, there's no need to go and borrow money. You are lending money to go and give people, to impress people.
the aim, the drive, what you should be thinking of, the end goal is to go back home after your wedding without debt. Debt free.
Wedding is not a business.
It's not a business venture. I have seen many people, you MC weddings a lot. I have seen people tell you, because I come with you to weddings sometimes. They will tell my husband, say, please ask the people to bring money or try to raise funds for us. It's not.
Why would you want to raise funds when you are borrowing to do the wedding?
It's not a fundraising event. It's just where you mark the beginning of a new phase of your life.
And you just call people to gather and witness.
We are just witnesses. Our opinion, they don't matter. These people that are here,
I like saying, that one. Our opinion don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
True.
People that are here saying her dress was like this, the food was like that. After that day, they are going. They won't help you to feed. They won't help you to pay your bills. No, they won't help you do anything. So their opinion, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. But if you have money and you want to do something lavish,
we'll come now. What money was meant to be spent. Another thing people spend so much money for is video coverage and pictures, with the idea of we want quality and all of that.
When was the last time you went through our picture book?
At least I can remember maybe 2 years ago when we had visitors. But the video was in 2015, I think.
The year of our marriage.
Yes,
you've not watched.
That's it. After
a month after the wedding.
That was the last time.
You've not watched our video after.
Guys, they have not seen the video.
I don't even know how the dicks looks like.
One thing I know for real is everything that you have that you can pay 5-10 million for in a wedding, you have someone you can pay 50,000 for.
Yes.
You have somebody you can even pay 30,000 for, and trust me, sometimes the qualities will not be different. It's just knowing somebody.
It's just knowing the right.
Just knowing the right person. Food and drinks.
This is why you need to cut your guest list. Arrange it properly, because your food is going to be in proportion to the number of people you're inviting. So that you don't have to spend so much, please arrange your guest list. Cut it down, size it down properly.
But you know the truth, no matter what you do in wedding,
you cannot satisfy everybody.
People will still complain. You know why? That guy that is complaining ate too, he drank, but he still wants to carry some more drinks to his house.
Yes.
And some food. See,
And he
somebody
has
is
not
laughing
had
behind the camera. These
and
are the people that
somebody
do this in wedding.
and somebody
Francis will come to a wedding, carry drink, put in the. If you see Francis leaving a wedding, you think that he went to a wine shop. Don't kill yourself. Buy the things you can buy. Me, as long as we have collected this ring from church, any other thing is secondary. Wedding is not a warfare. It's not an award ceremony.
No, it is not. And if nowadays we have event planners, if you go to meet an event planner, the first thing they ask you is,
What's your budget?
what is your budget? Whatever you give to them, that's what they work with. They cannot work outside of it, but and they cannot push you to do more than you can afford.
So guys, this is a very simple but very, very important thing to note while planning your wedding.
Yes.
Your
it is.
budget.
For those that are thinking we would raise fund, they will spray us when we're dancing.
We didn't even dance for too long.
We didn't go back home with money.
The many more, the little they sprayed us was what we just used and say, come, how many people have we not balanced? We took all and balanced them. But we went home very happy because we were not owing anybody.
No.
We did not go back, we did not pay anything after our wedding ceremony. We
At all.
paid all there at the venue and nobody called us again. I don't know if you not like that kind of wedding when you come back without owing people.
Can we backtrack to the proposal?
Okay, the proposal.
From the proposal,
Yeah.
you can do it. It can be very intimate. It can be very. It can require
Just
little
call
or
few
no
people,
money.
yeah.
Yes, and then down to the introduction, and then from there we went on to the planning proper.
Proper planning.
You know, the
You know,
traditional,
make sure
your
you-
outfit,
Everything just
your vendors, people that are handling your decoration, your sound, your food. You know, just everything should just be.
moderately done. But look at us. This is 5 years gone. So people are watching the marriage, not the ceremony.
Yes.
So don't be interested in the glamour, the razzmatazz, the fizzy. It will all fade away.
The trends.
The trends.
So many things that was raining then, no more raining now. You know.
Guys, don't go and buy a shoe of 500,000. Just wear a normal shoe. 100k shoes is too much. 30. I think my shoe was about 20.
That was then. That was 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago.
Just
That shoe was costly for that time.
no, I was no.
was pricey
most
for
of
that
the
time.
things I got for my wedding, they gave it was gift. You didn't
Oh
know
well,
anybody
you
now.
new people now, they're always giving you gifts. Instead, me, they were trying to fight me because I was trying to take their ladies man. This man, see this man I'm managing. It was what people were fighting for. I'm ashamed of what. Love is blind.
We hope you've learned something from this edition.
Please, I really, really hope you have.
We hope that those of you coming into marriage have also picked some few things from this edition.
Yes.
You know, just like they say in the good book, everything is vanity. You know, we are not discouraging you from
At all.
lavishing when you have.
When you have.
Yeah. do
But
it.
even when you have, still remember
Yeah.
that we have not watched our video since 2015.
I want to send a big shout out to our friends that commented below. Yeah, that
Our first episode.
Kingsley Udoka,
And Classic Viola.
Classic
We
Bala.
see you, we love you.
So remember to subscribe, remember to share, also remember, to comment on this video. Let's have your view on this discussion so that people can also learn from you and of course get questions from you. And then if there's any topic you want us to talk about,
Yes, you can drop it on the comment section and we'll get to it.
we wish you the best of luck.
Yes.
And we pray that you will not run into debt while
While
planning.
planning your wedding.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. You're not going to kiss me. Even if I'm managing you, kiss me small.
All right, see you in the next episode.
Yay!
We love you. Bye.